Okay, hi again. Much calmer. It takes a lot to piss me off, and what I learned. Oh, FYI, I am Nikki. Welcome to uh, Restore Belief with Nikki. I'm Nikki Jacobs. Hello. Anyway, if you saw my previous video, then you know I was pretty pissed off. And it usually takes a lot to piss me off or allow myself to become angry. But when people in ufology in a specific community start putting out a lot of fake information, some of it I'll bypass, I'll ignore, but when it's somebody of this status, yeah, I wasn't okay with it. So, anyway, a lot has gone on since then. It is now approximately 3:20 in the morning. It's around 68, 66, 68 degrees instead of 90. In the greater Seattle area, so it's a little cooler. Okay, so a topic that there's a couple of topics that were brought up. I asked a friend, because I did say I was going to come back tonight. It's a little later than I had anticipated, but I definitely needed to get my place cooled down. So asked a friend, said, what kind of topics would you like to hear? And one of the things that they had commented on was Sasquatch and structures, the structure of a Sasquatch clan, because Sasquatch, I was specifically told by the Sasquatch that they are a family and they consider them a clan. That was kind of a surprise to me, specifically because the connotations of that word in our human language, in English human language, but that's what I was specifically told by them. I know that there are numerous different families of Sasquatch. There are numerous different clans, and the clans can be very big or they can be very small. I know that. There are a lot of other people who have a lot more this is, for me, this is my right and this is my left, so I have a lot more information from my personal experiences. That's all I have. So what I know that I can tell you about Sasquatch, Bigfoot, clan families, groups, is that the ones that I have worked with are a matriarchal female society, headed up by a female society type. It's interesting because tonight I heard a video where a gentleman who's Native American was talking about how what they were raised to believe was that what he was specifically raised, he and his family were specifically raised to believe was that Sasquatch were vegetarian, and that is not what I know and understand directly from people that I know that have first-hand experiences. I know somebody who made a comment last year, 2021. Sorry, took me a moment. where they had young Sasquatch taking one of their chickens. That's not vegetarian. So I was very, very surprised by that. I'm not calling bullshit, because that's what this specific gentleman was raised to believe, and I totally understand that. But what I know, and from what I know from friends, that's not how I understand it. I know that the Sasquatch in the Washington and Oregon area, if they are connected to a clan and are not rogue, depending upon the clan of Sasquatch, they help feed each other, they help maintain each other, so to speak. They care for each other. It's like a family. From what I understand, they all have some sort of jobs that they need to do within that group society. And the gentleman that I heard talking on this video tonight was saying they knew them to be 900 years old. And what I know is that they can be 1200 to 1500 and even 1800 years old. Very rare 1800, but that's the gist of what I was informed of. Mostly 1200, 1400 type of age range. I was looking down to see the time, because I can only upload 14 minutes at a time, or 15, but I try to keep it under 15. Anyway, what else? The matriarch that I spoke with, wow, powerhouse, incredible powerhouse. Not just incredibly strong telepathy-wise or mind-speak-wise, but extremely powerful. Her power truly frightened me. So that's what I know. I know that the structures they build on the outside can sometimes be for oh crap, I lost the wording. Like a hunting structure, or like a marking, not territory, well, yeah, territory, but not so much marking their territory as marking distance. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm almost up for 24 hours, so excuse me. I'm a little tired. A little rummy. I'm trying to think of all the other things that I remember. A lot of them live underground. I do know that they open portals. They've opened portals into my home to check on me. That's always been interesting. They can disappear, become completely invisible. You'd never know that they were there. They're so good at that. And because I'm a psychic medium, I can sense them. The ones that do not smell, that's a different subject. That's for a very different subject, but different topic of conversation. But the ones that don't smell, I have this sense of something behind me or around me opening, like a doorway, and then I don't feel a breeze or anything like that from the portal opening and closing. It's very different than dealing with the hierarchies or the hierarchy royalties. When they leave, and they leave in a blink of an eye, I mean, fraction of a second of a blink of an eye, they pop. They make my whole head, I mean, it's just like pop, and it's painful because they leave so fast. These folks, they are a being, they are a people, that's how I think of them. They do not leave as quickly. They could, quite easily, I'm sure they could. I don't know that for a fact, but they're very good at being covert. The Sasquatch clans that I've known, they're not enthusiastic about the ETs. I've heard other people say completely different things, so, but this is, like I said, these are my experiences. I'm trying to think of other things that I can tell you. I have seen one. Big, beautiful blonde is how and I think of this Sasquatch as a female. I don't know why. I just always have. It's probably the energy I felt at the time. The color, I can't even quite describe the color of blonde. It didn't appear, and it was quite at a distance. It was quite at a distance, I do have to say. Wow, it was quite the incredible sighting for me. But anyway, I'm starting to run out of time. I'm starting to babble also, so I apologize for the babble fest. But I remember the experience as being completely overwhelming. The other thing, yes. They do not like it if you have to take like an ibuprofen. Oh my God. Or, at the time I was in a lot of pain. I was struggling not to take, like a quarter of a pain pill. Wow, I got told they don't want to talk to you if you've got anything in your system. And they meant anything. And wow, have they been very specific about that. That kind of blew my mind, so to speak. It's extremely, what I got from it was that it was extremely offensive to them. Gosh, so much. And I'm at 14 minutes, so I'm gonna say adios for now. We can have more of these conversations later. But for right now, and I probably will go live at some point. When I do go live, I will try and schedule it. And once I can figure out how to work all of this, I'm still very much a newbie. So please excuse the weird and strange world of Nikki right now when it comes to YouTube and doing all of these for you guys. Anyway, I'm now at 36 seconds after, so I will talk to you guys sometime later. Take good care. Be good to yourselves. Stay cool. Get plenty of liquids down, especially in this heat. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.